Hi, I'm Mason Capitani from Mason Capitani, CORFAC International in Detroit, Michigan. Our firm specializes in office, industrial brokerage, and property management. Most growth in the Midwest is definitely in the industrial sector, warehouse, manufacturing. We are seeing very low vacancy rates and very high values. We're selling industrial properties in some instances for more per square foot than office properties, which is a trend that has been going on for quite a while now. And with the pandemic, doesn't seem like that's going to change. Our region faced some challenges that were probably not unlike challenges around the country, namely, of course, the COVID-19 pandemic. Many of our corporate office tenants in the Detroit area have not brought their employees back to work and do not have plans to bring them back to work in the foreseeable future. So there's a lot of office space that remains vacant, which adds to a lot of uncertainty in the market when leases are coming due. Whether or not a renewal is in order, or possibly downsizing, or possibly shedding space altogether. So it's definitely a challenge. The other challenge is the rising costs of construction. Any first generation or space that needs to be fully renovated is challenging because of the cost to build out that space. So it poses a great challenge economically to make sense of any office, especially office transaction when there's construction involved. Supply chain issues in the industry have not really had a ripple effect. There's still strong demand for products. In Detroit, we are centered around the auto industry, of course. It's had a major impact for the consumer, namely the computer chip shortage. There's an inventory of cars and trucks that are sitting on lots that can't be delivered because they just don't have the parts. And as a result, the car costs, both new and used, have risen dramatically. But from a real estate standpoint, it really has not had an impact. There's still strong demand, and as the supply chain issues subside, that demand, I'm sure, will continue. So our vacancy rates remain low, and it really is not an impact. Well, definitely the continuation or how we exit this pandemic. So much of our business in the Detroit area is automotive and corporate users, corporate tenants, and how they bring their people back, how they decide to bring their people back, whether it's on a phased basis, how many people are going to be working remotely versus in the office, is all going to translate to how much space these companies decide to take for the short-term and long-term future. We've been doing a lot of short-term lease renewals and shorter-term leases because, frankly, these companies just don't know yet how they're going to exit this pandemic. So clearly that's the overriding trend that we're going to be following very closely in the next 12, 18, 24 months.